Like you're doubling your work, but you're saving like, and it's not even that much cheaper. Chill out.
And you
Like,
also then you still have to deal with like busing 2 runs. Like, what if you weren't planning on terminating 2 runs?
yeah, or like yeah, like you said, if you got a small car, like man, any kind of Honda, like fitting 2 runs through the firewall is a mess.
1 run is a pain
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
nuts,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Two is like
and not. It's actually not even the firewall part that's the pain in the ass. It's just like, where do you put it?
that's what I meant. Like the carpet is always gonna stick.
Yeah.
The carpet's constantly sticking up. Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see what the price difference is. What do you think
I
that
just looked
is?
it up. I actually did some math before the show.
You
Some
did
rough
some math.
math. I did. I mathed it.
I don't know about all that. Uh, what do? Let's see. Uh, you didn't miss nothing, Mags. You didn't miss nothing. Going over our notes. We don't have notes.
You
Here we go.
missed a couple of frames because my internet is garbage.
Shades of mess. Oh, why is this? Why is this? Why is this priced by foot and the other one's not? What a
Search
trash.
the spool specifically.
I know. I'm trying to. I don't see a spool.
I just told you I looked it up.
Yeah, but I don't care. I don't believe anything ever you say. All
Well, that
right.
makes sense.
So 187. 187 for
Versus
versus
79.99.
79.99. Yeah, so a
Yeah.
little bit more than double.
Yeah.
Facts, Jerry. You come
That
in
is
at
facts.
an hour and 10 minutes. You ain't missed shit.
Yeah, we're
We
still
st-
talking about the
we're
same
still
shit that.
we're still right where we started, knowing
Uh-huh.
nothing. It's hot in there. Uh, you missed all of our doomsday predictions. It's me and Faye were talking about
Yeah.
pre-show. Faye thinks
Yeah,
it's
actually,
it.
we prefer you to watch in the nude there, Hoss. So get
Faye,
naked.
Faye thinks it's only a couple of months before the monkeys take over, and we're just done for. Planet of the Apes starts now.
Good
It's
thing
a
I speak ape.
yeah. You know, I never watched the third one until like a couple of
Oh,
days
there's
ago.
third one?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
three.
wait. I think I
The
have seen the third. I
the
don't know.
first
Maybe I
one,
didn't see the second one.
the first one is amazing. The second one is where they just win. Like, oh, spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
The apes do actually make Planet of the Apes. Sorry, bro. Sorry if you missed it.
What was the second one about then?
How they tried to make nice with the humans in the second one, and the third one they just like, F it. We have to beat y'all or we die. It was a
Okay,
mess.
then I think I've seen the second one, but not the third one then.
Yeah, no, I don't think nobody's seen the third one. The third one's got snow and stuff. Where's my mic? Oh, my mic's way over here. Y'all can't even hear this glorious, amazing voice that I got. Now it's better.
Oh, goodness.
They tried to
There we
reboot
go.
all of those freaking Planet of the Apes. The latest ones are
Old school,
the best.
old school Planet. You really got to go into it
No,
knowing that it's an old ass movie because
no,
it's
it's
pretty
ass. Which
cheesy.
one? See, there's two. You talking about the one with Charlton Heston?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's
Get
one
your
with
damn hands off me,
yeah.
damn
There's
dirty ape.
yeah. There's one with freaking Mark Wahlberg randomly.
What?
You never seen that one? That was like in the middle of those two. Yeah, Woody Harrelson was
Maybe
nuts
I
in the
haven't.
third one. I don't think nobody's seen that one either. Yeah, we all got to get the pack a punch gun, Kirby. Nobody knows that. Yeah, the second one was the remake was the best one. The first one was the best one. They get you in the feels, but then Caesar is a beast.
Yeah, I like the first one. Actually, the first one was I was like, what? Planet
Yeah,
of the Apes?
yeah. Fade didn't pay his internet, and they finally said, "Look, bro, it's just not gonna happen today. We're coming for it.
I don't know what to tell y'all.
We're
I
cutting
don't know what to tell y'all, man.
we're, we're cutting you off the Chick Fil
I
A
pay
internet."
entirely. I pay entirely too much for this fucking internet, and I just get robbed.
Do you ever do speed
It's
tests?
not. It's raining, but it's not. It's not like a.
It's raining up
doesn't
there.
have anything to do with it. Yeah.
You get your internets
I'll
from
do a
like
speed test later.
you get like your internet.
From Cox.
I mean, from like oh okay. I thought you meant like from a dish or something.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's raining, but that shouldn't have any
No.
bearing on my life. I know I have
That's
a speed test
embarrassing.
on here.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, Fade's it's embarrassing. I feel bad for him. But we have two. I pay $100 for 1,000 megabytes. I think, David. I don't know where 60's at. Is that AT&T fiber or something? I have Cox as well. Get it. Um. Yeah. So what do y'all run in the comments? Anybody run CCA out there? What's going on, Vasily? I mean, I'm sure some of y'all do. I don't think I've ever had. I'm gonna be honest, unless I didn't know it. I think I've always ran. I don't get why your stuff is slow. Then maybe it's the laptop. Didn't you just buy a new one?
Mm-mm.
I thought you just bought a new laptop, or you were looking for one.
Dude, that's not bad. 160?
Oh no, it's not. Yeah, for your phone.
Up,
Are you
upload is
hardwired?
garbage.
You should hardwire.
No, it's like those Google HomePods.
Nah, tell them what that bell's for, Fade.
Anyway, what?
They want to know what that
Yes,
bell's for.
I'm the Intercontinental Champion of WWF. You want some of this? What's up?
You're running CCA? I feel sorry for you, Travis. I know your phone's gonna be slower. That's what's weird. Unless you're on 5G on your phone and like 2.4 on your thing. Unless they're just sucking up all your internet.
I mean,
Go tell them the
don't know.
world's ending and like you can't be on the internet during the show.
Maybe
I've
it is
never.
this laptop. It's like at the end of its useful life cycle. But whatever. Anyway.
Yeah. Have you ever ran CCA, Fade?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God, the pores are out again. At it again.
That's how I know it sucks. I mean, how am I supposed to know it sucks unless you try it?
I don't think, like I said, unless I like didn't know it, I don't think I've ever ran that. Like I've always ran that the kicker, the nice stuff that's like $5 a freaking.
yeah.
It was five. It used to be. Wait, what was it? It used to always be $3 a thing like team price, and yes, I found out how to get team price. So it'd be $150 ship.
Kicker?
Yeah, I had some ends. So it used to always be $150 a spool ship. So I'd be like, stock up, bish.
That's actually a good price for good wire.
I know. Now it's like out of control. Now it's like I don't know what it is now. I'm not calling what I just Hyperflex. Yeah,
Dude, if you go to a shop, I swear
Yeah.
I went to a shop locally.
It's like $8.
I just needed a few. I just wanted like a run. Yeah, it's like $8 a foot
Yeah.
for what do you call it? The T-Spec. I was like, are you serious right now? That's not.
That's why
happening.
whenever I see good deals on stuff I just buy it. You can never not have enough wires. Does that make sense? Never not have enough.
You really can't. And
Like,
but the funny thing is, I have entirely too much wire. I probably have, I shit you not, 500 pounds of scrap.
Yeah.
And it's not scrap. It's just
Yeah.
like random
random
wire.
sizes.
Like none of it is long enough a run, and none of it is long enough for like speaker from front to
What?
back. It's just random bullshit.
I didn't know Def Bonds has wire. That's sick. Dude, y'all can make an entire.
Somebody finally, the first person to fess up in the chat that they actually use welding cable.
Yeah, I bumped your thing today, Mike, because I knew you did a test, so I was looking for it, and then I found it. And it was 3 years old, and I'm like, F it, bump. Actually, I don't think that was your test. I did find your test, but that was some other guy that showed all the molding
Corrosion?
wire. Yeah, the corrosion.
Yeah.
And it was
Today.
what?
I said Mike bumped that today.
No, I did.
Oh, did you?
Wait, did I?
I don't know. I thought Mike bumped.
Oh, maybe he
or maybe
did.
you bumped the Mike's share of his.
I don't
Of
know what
his,
it was. Oh, see, that's why we gotta have y'all on because I don't know the difference between Alphard and Def Bonds.
That's actually a legitimate question.
It is. It is. It's like their team brand, and then they're like whatever we want to let y'all have.
Yeah, we need a parallel to like bring that around.
Yeah, it was Carl Salmons. He did it, and yeah, I bumped it. But I think y'all had bumped it like a couple of weeks ago, but because I seen it on, and I'm like, oh, F it. The world needs to see what happened to this wire, and I did it. I just did it.
Hashtag test was flawed.
Ooh, Fade got on your ass earlier, and I said, dude, we ought to have. And he's like, nah, that test was shit.
Garbage. Terrible.
Throw it all out. It was all in the variances.
He knows my feelings on that test already.
Fade will criticize the shit of everything, but he won't do it himself.
My ass.
You won't.
There's nothing I haven't tested.
You haven't tested those. You haven't tested those box things. You
know why?
Because you didn't do it.
Guess who has them?
Yeah, you sent it to Mike, and because you bitched out. I can't test it. I gotta align 3 ways.
He's got the stupid.
I gotta check frequency responses.
That everybody jerks off over.
I gotta time align my 4-way speakers in my dash.
I did go outside. I actually was in the process of testing that whole rig up that I had, but I quickly discovered that I needed sound into the sensor for the term lab to read anything, and it just shit all over my test.
Should I, Jerry? Jerry brings up a funny point. What happened to Russell Wong?
What? Where did Shock go?
Don't know.
Because he was shitting on Wire there for a little while.
Wire is the gateway drug into online business.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, yeah, Deadner. Deadner was the OG one, but then everybody was just like, "Fuck it, Wire is easier." There's like no recalls on Wire.
Running at your house?
Yeah, I know.
There's like a
there is
on the back of your neck.
I know. My window's open. Privilege, bro. We got windows in houses now.
I'm jealous. It's like storming over here.
Yeah, I know. I gotta fix it for the the daylight savings is messing me up. 8 gauge. What happened to that?
It's singular.
What's singular?
Daylight saving.
What did I say? Savings?
Yeah, everyone says savings.
Yeah, well, everyone's right. Chill out.
All right, so here's the thing. Let's just get right into the stupid OFC versus CCA, copper versus aluminum debate, okay? Because there's really no... It's not a closet.
Fade is absolutely in the closet.
Right, metaphorically and...
You know, I was thinking of that today. I don't want to say it.
What?
Should I say it?
Are
you like...
gay?
No, not gay, but like you're like... You're not gay.
Metro?
But yeah. Something like that.
Metro.
Something like that. Like, you know, like there's different levels. I don't know. I don't know why.
The lower end of Metro?
Like the country version of Metro.
Oh, we need a term for that.
I don't know why I thought of that.
Honky tonk Metro.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought of that today. I was like, you know, like some like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Just because I'm bougie doesn't mean I'm Metro.
Yeah. It's because you're fancy, dude. This freaking light. I'm gonna have to like.
You're gonna have like a perfect sunburn on the back of your neck.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a big Kyle Rutherford tan on my back.
Oh my god, the thermal runaway. That's the funniest part about all those videos you made. It still cracks me up. Thermal runaway.
He is Metro. Super gay. That's it.
Or gay, you know. Maybe
no, he's not a sissy. I don't know. Like, you're not like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like there's just a rough country butch guy.
I'm bougie. Like I'm not gay.
Like you. So that's a T-shirt. I like nice things. I'm not gay.
Everyday audio. It's the next Everyday Audio T-shirt. I'm not gay. I'm bougie.
Yeah. That's so stupid. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why I was thinking that today. Like,
sissy. Fight me, sissy.
Yeah. Put them dukes up. Intercontinental arm wrestling champion of the San Francisco Valley. Get you some of that. What's going on, Gary? I tagged you today. Somebody was crying about fitting 215s in a Civic.
That is the Tickle Fight Championship belt of the world.
Oh, Mike's admitting it. He's admitting defeat now. Rural sexual. That's funny.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Hashtag rural sexual. Yes.
Also, all right, get to the shits. Wait, should I hit the button thing? Do I hit that button?
What? Boo.
I guess.
Did that end early?
Nah, that's what she said. Wait, don't I have to scroll across? All these new features is like cool now.
I don't know.
Hey, does that look better than? I think that looks better because it's not covering up the name of the sauce.
That's right. It does.
We should come out with our own sauce. Would it be like salsa or like some kind of Q sauce?
Well, we'd have to have mango in there to
teriyaki?
Illustrate our bouginess. Mango teriyaki, like cilantro.
Some kind of truffle. Have you ever eaten truffle? I've never eaten truffle.
For sure.
Like a legit one, not like stuff from Olive Garden.
Yeah, stimulate your mind, man.
Like a fancy one, like where there's a big fucking piece of it, not like shavings from like the chick at Outback.
I don't really like mushrooms to begin with. So
is that what a truffle is?
I have to take it in small doses, but yeah.
I don't like mushrooms at all. I don't eat mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't
bougie sauce. Facts. Fade your internet is CCA.
I'm not even copper clad. I'm just bare aluminum garbage.
Nah, you can't be having that track. Oh, deal. You ain't checking out our, bruh. Our show is like high level now, bruh. We got intros with like hip hop urban tracks.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, it should be. It should be a hot sauce. I really should not play that song. I'd probably get in very big trouble.
Look, we're gonna get Rob Grimes to make us a new one. Remember?
Yeah. Nobody listens to techno. That was funny. All right, get to the shits.
Oh. Dude, so this argument it's multifaceted. So
I don't know why it kind of popped up again. You know, it pops up every couple months.
Yeah, it makes the rounds
because people are cheap fucks.
I usually just jump in to shit on Drew's stupid ass argument and then drop my one comment that there's no reason whatsoever to run CCA. There's really no legitimate reason to run it.
That made me laugh, Mike.
It is pre-rusted. It's got character. So here's my thing. If you think you're saving money with CCA, you're not. Because, first of all, CCA is about 2/3 as conductive as copper as far as voltage drop and all that goes. So let's say you want to run 300 amps front to back, right? That'd be good for one run of copper.
The gang's all here.
The gang, now we can start.
Yeah.
Now,
start the show.
That means CCA is only good for 200 amps, right? So you got to double it up then. So now you've just doubled your runs, you've doubled your expenses, and now you got to think about terminations and lugs or bus bars or whatever. So your savings go out the window. Let's say you only need 200 amps, right? And you're like, well, I only need 200 amps of transfer, so I can get away with one run of CCA, 1/0 CCA. But here's the thing. 2-gauge copper is just as conductive as 1/0 CCA. So now you're talking about the same price, but copper and smaller and maybe even cheaper. So where's your argument? Where's your price savings then?
So yeah, it's half as good.
Yes.
You have to, like you said, you have to double up everything. So there blows out your savings right there. You have to buy double as much as you would have. Yeah, he would absolutely fight Drew. That's the
That's
only reason
I,
maybe.
I've that's
So
actually, and that's not even getting into the corrosion resistance and the all all that shit that copper is more durable to begin with. But here's the other like kick in the nuts about CCA. You ready for this?
yeah,
Just for fun, I did some math. Okay,
we got notes.
I did some math on how much copper actually costs and how much aluminum. All right, so just rough like bev here. There's about 1.2 cubic inches worth of material in a foot of 1/0
What?
wire. About 1.2 cubic inches of 1/0 wire. Now, if you weigh that in aluminum, it's 0.12 pounds. I'm going to lose some of y'all here, but 0.12 pounds for aluminum, and that's 0.39 pounds of copper per foot of wire.
Yeah.
All right. The current price of copper is $2.58 a pound. The current price of aluminum is about 75 cents a pound. So if you do the math on the mass and how much metal is in a foot of your wire, copper costs about $1 a foot just in metal. $1 a foot in just the copper. Guess how much the aluminum works out to be per foot? In a foot of 1/0 wire, guess how much it costs?
$1,000.
8 cents.
8 cents to $1.
8 cents. So copper is what is that? 12 times more expensive, but aluminum is only half the price. You're getting robbed, dude. They are like laughing at you. They are ripping you off and laughing all the way to the bank. It costs 8 cents a foot to make that shit, and they're charging you half of what copper makes. Copper costs to make.
The pores are at it again. Yeah, that's bad. I
Did
don't.
any of that come through? I know my internet is that bad, but
Yeah, yeah. No, your audio goes through. Just your faces doesn't match.
it's a markup, a
Yeah.
20x markup on aluminum versus a 3x markup on copper.
Yeah, but it's
Now,
they can do it. They can put it in a pretty color.
Yeah, right, exactly. Now that doesn't count for jacket, which most aluminum and copper wire has about to, usually has the same jacket if we're talking about car audio wire or whatever, because they don't make welding wire in aluminum for a reason. But the other thing is it is copper clad, right? So there is some added cost there, but you're not going to tell me it justifies the cost increase. And then you're getting shit on because you're paying for you're paying way more to like augment an inferior material and just so it's not plated like a lot of people think of. I think it's plated, but it's not. It's a sheath, like it wraps around an aluminum core.
Yeah, right.
But
like Vasily just said, you spend so much money on your equipment buying the best of the best, but then you cheap out on the one area that really matters a lot.
right, exactly. Like people give other people shit all day for buying like a bargain basement eBay alternator, but then you're gonna let them run CCA and then like make excuses because one person did a good score with CCA or one person did went a year without it like burning their truck down.
Now, what about length of wire? Does that matter?
For sure. That's absolutely one of the factors in how much current a conductor can carry or length.
So at what short of a distance would CCA and aluminum, I mean copper, like not be? It would be super negligible.
Like runs from your battery bank to your amps, like
Like,
5 foot, 4 foot, whatever it
all
is,
right.
like in the back, like at your amp rack, it really probably doesn't matter,
So
honestly.
that all right. So run front to back would be OFC. Then in the back you can run CCA if
You
need
could
be.
probably get away with it if you just like if you're pinching pennies, man. Yeah, you could probably get away with it. Now that doesn't account for like the moisture and stuff that you're still going to see inside the vehicle, which is negligible compared to like under the hood and stuff like that. And you're also the other thing about aluminum is galvanic corrosion,
That's not a word.
and it is because most people use uh, copper lugs, although a lot of people use aluminum bus bars too.
Is that the guy
So
that killed Optimus Prime in the '80s Transformers cartoon?
galvanic corrosion,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's the guy who came back
aka
from
rust.
Cybertron. Yeah, that's the guy that came from Cybertron and killed Optimus Prime during the '80s. Where was a good one? Oh, here's a good one. Why is aluminum okay for bus bars and battery terminals? Then
Well,
I had it to then.
because it's the galvanic corrosion between copper conductors and aluminum terminations isn't nearly as bad as the other way around, which is why you see all of these really, really horrible underhood fuses that are burnt down with CCA wire and brass or copper fuse terminals. Because the thermal expansion, like shit heats up and cools down, shit heats up and cools down. So when that happens, there's different rates of expansion and contraction, and then it causes a loose connection, and then it heats up.
So it's just because they're thick pieces of metal versus like a bunch of strands or something.
Yeah,
Is that what it is? Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Also, you could use aluminum lugs on copper wire, and it would still be better. Like I think that's actually I'm not a certified electrician or anything, but there's probably a couple in the chat, and I think they actually use aluminum lugs on copper wire in houses. I might be I might have pulled that on my ass though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think so. I mean, I see them all the time in welding stores. The big, thick, dumb ones.
Oh yeah, the gangster ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your internet cleared up randomly. It's so weird.
I know. Sometimes it does that.
Aluminum is flammable. Prove it. Somebody burn aluminum. Let's see it.
Everything's flammable if you're.
Hot enough. Yeah. So every video. So like I tried to search as much as I could on this subject. Every video, every forum post, there was just no, there was no side for CCA. Like every post was every video. You look up Mead kicker had a video, 5-star stereo, using that same kicker thing where it was showing like I don't know how accurate that is, but they were showing OFC going through this wire and then CCA going through the same amp and then flipping a switch, and it was like, man, it was a big difference, like 100 watts on a 400 watt amp,
Yeah. Well, to be fair, that is a great video, by the way. But to be fair, they were like overpowering that wire. But I mean,
Right.
that's pretty. That's kind of real world
Yeah.
type stuff because people do that. If you're cheaping out on CCA, you're probably also not sizing it properly, or the shop that did it, or whatever.
Yeah, Mead did his, and it was like 300 watts on like 2400. It was still like a big number.
Yeah.
It wasn't just man, it's just nuts to see how much you're leaving on the table. And then today's days people we run multiple amps and huge power, so that adds up percentage wise.
Fuck yeah, it does. You kidding me?
That was on a 2400 watt amp. He lost 300 watts. So man, you 10,000. What's that?
This
Almost 2,000.
This is why I say there's like literally no excuse to run CCA unless you're just trying to like, prove a point or something. I don't know. I don't see any reason for running it because you can downsize the copper and pay the same price.
Yeah. So, is there a home for a CCA?
Not in my opinion. Not in my opinion. I don't think there's any reason to run CCA. I don't
Let's see
personally.
that. Let's see that. So you're saying if a guy can't afford, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna say we're buying a spool because that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
But so you're saying if a guy can't afford OFC one aught, he might go down to 4 gauge OFC, and that would be better than 1 aught CCA.
Well, 4 is a little bit too small,
Okay.
depending on if he's trying to get like 200 amps out of it. 4 is too small, but he can downsize to number 2 welding cable or 2 gauge excess power. Excess power cells 2 gauge.
Oh, really? 2 gauge?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's something I don't see too much of that.
Because it's a strange size. Nobody uses it.
There's
But
there's
honestly,
6 gauge too.
number 2 welding is about the same size as 4 gauge car audio. And I know a lot of people are going to, I know a lot of people, like the community is kind of split on the car audio wire versus welding wire. That's like a whole nother topic. But, you know, if a guy was really struggling and needed, let's just say, for example, he was dying and he had all his gear already. He could only afford to get just enough wire for 200 amps or whatever. You know what I mean? And the choice was 10 CCA or something else. I would much prefer to see him step outside of the car audio realm and grab like number 1 welding cable versus paying 20 times markup for car audio aluminum.
Yeah, that's an interesting question that I'll expound on. Is there CCA in any other industry besides car audio? Is there welding wire at CCA?
Shit, no. Them boys don't use aluminum. This shit would
So
rot. You ever see what the welding
Yeah.
cable goes through? Because I have.
Yeah, I bring them to job sites all the time.
Exactly. You think
It's muddy.
what would that shit look like if it was aluminum?
So it's CCA is only in audio world?
As far as I know, I mean, power lines are aluminum, but a lot of people make that argument. Oh, power brings your house is aluminum, but that's mostly for weight. Can you imagine how much a copper and cost because it's voltage versus current? But like I just said, it's 0.12 pounds a foot versus 0.4 pounds a foot. You know, you're saving a ton of weight, ton of money to get all this voltage in long distances.
Locomotives run on steam. Chill out, Mike.
Locomotive wires.
That's one of the first times I've seen locomotive spelled out.
Right? Instead of
says that?
Trains.
I absolutely picture him sitting in like a room with like a model set with his hat on, like blowing the horn when he's typed that out.
100%.
Oh, Muffin's in the chat. I just got smarter.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Nathan's in the there's no reason for CCA camp too. And I wonder if Nathan, do you have CCA kits at your shop, or do you offer it and just steer people away from it? Or
yeah, he puts it in the back.
Maybe. I mean, look, if somebody's coming in, they absolutely the only argument against like downsizing your wire to go copper is like it's not going to fit my inputs. Well,
what?
CCA welding exists? Oh shit. That's funny. It's been a long time.
Maybe it's like inside.
I never
inside
came
stuff.
across.
There it is.
The
God has spoken. There's a bug.
There you go. We don't use it. I mean, that's it. Like, you speak to industry professionals, they're all going to tell you most of them will tell you, other than Nathan and those guys, but you know, a lot of people will use it and they'll sell it. And I'll bet you if you talk to someone who sells a lot of wire and offers both, I'll bet you they sell more CCA than they do OFC.
Oh yeah, once they see the price difference, they're like, "Well, it's still 1/0. Yeah, it's still 0 gauge."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like somebody, I think Steve said up above, like just do it right the first time, and you'll never have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was some guy, huh?
It's like Deadner.
Yeah. Like there was somebody.
It hurts, right?
It stings.
It stings.
Yeah.
But you're done.
Right. You never have to go back there again.
You're done.
Like I what was it? Like somebody was asking, like, what's the biggest wire I can get away with? Like you could tell when somebody wants to be cheap, not cheap, but like don't spend the money on it. And I'm like, dude, just whatever the biggest you can fit, please put it there first, because you're gonna go back and you're gonna always want to upgrade.
Yeah.
There's just, if you're in this community and then this base head stuff, you're gonna want to put a bigger amp.
You know what I did? I knew I was going to want to upgrade later on down the road, but I still went ahead and ran a single run of 4-gauge copper.
Look at Jonathan Patrick coming in with his spicy comments.
But when I did upgrade, I ran another run of 4-gauge because it's a lot easier to run 2 runs of 4 than 1 run of 1-aught.
Yeah, you would. You remember when Jonathan had to give away shit to get people to buy his alternators?
I remember.
The world remembers. He's still doing that. What a loser. Build a better product, Jonathan.
That's actually a really interesting topic, though.
What? Shitty alternators?
No, what David's talking
about.
Dude,
do you remember how many shitty alternator companies are out there?
Are still
They're
out
still
there?
No, but I mean, I'll just throw them out there. Remember Tenny?
Is Power Bastard still a thing?
You remember? I don't. People's gonna stick up for me. Remember excessive amperage?
Oh my god,
dude. Yeah, dude, I had one. I had one. It was just it wasn't much better in my stock. To be honest with you. I want to. Hey, Jonathan, can I send in all the shitty ones I have and let you just go through the put them through the gamut? I still have excessive amperage.
Oh my god, please.
I have a bunch of random ones.
Oh my god, Gorman, are you shitting me? I can't tell if you're trolling, dude, because honestly,
he's loud.
Were you here for the last 30 minutes? A very small conductivity.
Is that the guy that does like
trivial? He says
door panels. Trivial.
Yeah.
Hey, you got shit on. If somebody uses trivial in a reply, you fucked. That's trivial.
It. 40%.
I did, Jonathan, but then you went off at the handle at CES. I did.
I will make a one caveat. Like excess
Is that
power.
Fish eggs?
Excess power. I am bougie, but caveat.
Yeah.
Not caviar.
Hey, answer this right now. Do you have caviar in your fridge at this exact moment?
Of course. What kind of question is that?
You probably do. I know you think you're trolling, but you really do have it.
I really do. What do you want me to tell you?
You're weird. Yeah, are you being serious?
I'm being serious.
I've never had that either. I'm poor. Man, I never had caviar or truffles.
Man, live a little. Shit.
Yeah. Now I gave up on making that car charge higher, Jonathan. It's too much of a pain to get in there.
Why the hell would you do that? Candy Shop. Oh, you remember?
Is that the guy that did the door panels?
Who?
And then just disappeared? That Candy Shop guy?
What's a truffle? Are you just catching up?
Jesus. No, I just said.
No, Jonathan.
I know, but I just said truffle. That's why he mentioned it.
The only caviar. I
don't even know what that means. That's some kind of like weird Bitcoin term, I bet.
Y'all might want to get some Bitcoin here in a minute.
Truffle shuffle. Yeah. What Gorman said? He shitted on you when he said trivial, so he wins that debate.
The conductivity difference between copper and aluminum is definitely not trivial. There are things that I would say are trivial, but no, not the difference between aluminum and copper.
Hey, I'm gonna use the age-old comeback. Yeah, but I'm louder than you.
Well, that's a very
he's very louder than you. I'll say that.
It's a very popular argument for CCA online. Is on Facebook is like, I do 1,080 12 dBs and I run nothing but aluminum and I have been for 87 years and I've never seen any problems. Good for you. Yeah. Good for you. There's people running Apes with eBay turbos.
You're
congratulations.
Your car is moisture preventative or something. You know, it never gets wet.
Your trailer queen that sits in a garage all day. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Look, all we could do is get the information out there, Skippy. We don't sell
Facts.
wire. We don't have our own wire. I don't give a goddamn what kind of wire you run. If you ask me what kind of wire to get, I'm going to tell you there's absolutely no reason to run carbon clad aluminum. Period.
That's what we said, Nathan. That's what I asked him too, Nathan, before you came in here. I said, what about length of runs? Does that matter? So, CCA, I guess if you had to use it, you can, and you had a shitload of amps to wire in the back. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what
Bang
you said.
out
it's
with CCA.
If your battery bank is right at the end. Right. That's what we were talking about earlier. If you had to save a pinch of penny here and there, like if you needed 2 foot, like in the back of your truck or whatever, maybe. But I mean, you probably have a whole half a spool left over from doing your runs or whatever. But
what's your favorite wire, Fid?
Me?
Pick one. You have to use the rest of your life.
Oh my God, I have to pick one?
Yeah.
Shit.
Size and all. You have to come up with adapters if you want to use 1 gauge, 0 gauge.
Oh wait, I can only use one size now too?
Yeah. Get with the times. Not brand, go. But I would say 8 gauge is my favorite. God,
yeah, I gotta do 8 gauge. I'll do like mad braids for my
dude.
run.
I seen that somebody.
Mad braids, that would be gangster.
Where did I see that at?
8 gauge is a champ.
Like just put it in a drill and go. Hey, what brand? Pick a brand. Be a whore.
There's a lot of people that sell wire that I got mad love for. So it's hard for me to really pick.
I hate everybody that sells wire. Fuck y'all.
But I'm telling you, I really, really love.
No, you won't, Jonathan.
I really love the Raptor 10 gauge.
Oh my God. Out of the left field, he drops the bomb. Raptor. Is that still around? I literally left some of that shit outside forever.
I love that wire. It's like perfect size. Like it's not so big that it doesn't fit in 8 gauge terminals, but it's still beefy enough to like actually use.
No, you won't, Jonathan. You'll never burp a louder score to me right now. Say it, Jonathan. Say it with me. I don't know. Hey, who had triangle wire? I had that shit.
Was it triangle?
Yes, it was triangle.
It was like flat, like square wire.
Nah, they had triangle.
Was it
Memphis? No, it was like Memphis or something. It was some not odd, but like some brand name. Fuck. I think it was Memphis. That
sounds so familiar. Yeah, but we need to holler at Russell. We need to maybe get him on that one time because he exposed a lot of like.
Yeah, Jerry sent me a message.
"Quote unquote" copper clad aluminum that was not clad, that was like plated.
Yeah, that's what Jerry just messaged me a while ago. He said
clad aluminum.
No.
Is a sleeve.
He said Russell Wong did a test on blank CCA and proved it was copper colored, not copper clad.
Yeah, not clad. Because cladding.
Yeah, facts.
Look up cladding. It's like a sheath. It goes around the wire.
Stuka triangle.
It's not like electroplated or something.
What they just spray painted it?
Also, like the caveat I was going to mention earlier is Excess Power sells copper clad aluminum, but it's like 35 or 40% copper. I think Ed Lester was selling. Does he still sell that wire? Somebody correct me. But he was selling some like 35 or 40% copper aluminum.
Maybe it was flat, but I thought somebody had triangle.
That does sound familiar for me.
My favorite brand right now is Full Tilt Audio. I fucks with it. I just do.
Hyperflex is the GOAT.
Yeah. For how long it's been around and like they didn't touch it. They just constantly kept producing the same shit.
Exactly. I do like the Sundown. I do like the.
I don't have the Sundown. Oh, yeah, you have Sundown.
That was the last wire that I used was the Sundown 1.0.
XS is good too.
It's nice.
I used it all though.
I really like the XS Flex. Once you get to that level though,
yeah, right. That's
that wire is so good. It's all so good.
It's all the same place too.
Yeah, pretty much.
I need to get
not
EB.
To throw them all under the bus, but
I mean it is.
I mean it's not. It's like with everything else. Once you get to a certain price point, it's like not what brand you want to. It's like more about the really small things. We've talked about this before, like who's got the better warranty, who's got the better customer service,
Right.
which owner do you like the best, who's got the cooler car. I don't know. Whatever you decide to make a decision on, once you get to a certain level, you got to make.
I don't want to give any. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Say it.
I don't want to give any more money to John Rab. He's got too many toys, bruh. Fuck out of here.
Somebody tag John. Is it Rab?
I don't know. Let me drive some of them.
Or is it
Scotty gonna let me drive the caddy. He said if I ever go up there. He said one burnout in the parking lot.
No shit.
Yeah.
See right there. Yeah. There's the reason to buy excess power and not.
Jacob Moore said, "Wait, who else got wire?"
Because it might be Rob, like Broccoli Rob. It's spelled the same way. Anybody else know what Broccoli Rob is?
The acapella group that Andy from The Office was in. No, wait. That was huh?
That was not the name of that.
Nah, I'm just joking.
We know how to spell it.
He does have too many toys.
With the pronunciation.
What's he building now? I haven't been checking up with him. Last I seen, he was asking if he can buy some Hennessy turbocharged, supercharged Escalade or something. Denali. He's got some go-kart thing that's taller than my house.
Dude, John he be flat. I think maybe.
I got a shitload of McMahon wire because they did a closeout sale on that. What else?
I think he might be shitting on JP.
Oh my god.
With the flexing.
Oh my god. No, fuck, what am I trying to say?
Is it Rob? All right. I'm like Broccoli Rob.
Why do you keep saying that? That's so stupid. Damn it. Oh, remember Dima had wire?
Yeah.
I have a bunch of that. It's 8 gauge, but it's together. It sucks ass. Whoever came up with that, it sucks.
Who do you think?
Is this another business venture you're behind?
Me?
John,
no.
Let me do something cool in one of your toys. With me and
I want the really big one.
Me and Fade will fly out to Vegas and just let us do hoonigan shit.
Yeah, I want a hoon.
Just let me do a burnout around your shop.
Also, how do you say your last name? Spell it phonetically.
Raby. It's rabies.
Maybe it is Raby.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of that dual 8 gauge. It's so ass. Oh my god, it's so bad. I'm sorry. Who's behind it, Fade? Tell me so I can shit on their face.
No, that was Anthony.
Oh, Second Skin?
Yeah.
Damn, John. Robbie.
What is Robbie?
Everybody was wrong. Everybody was wrong.
Rabe? Robbie?
Yeah, facts. John, don't rewatch this because I shit on you earlier. I didn't shit on you. I told the joke.
Don't rewind. Don't do that.
Don't send your millions of minions on us.
Bullshit. I'm gonna say Rob. I don't care.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, Anthony did that demon wire. Oh, it's so bad.
Oh, Rockfell's wire. I might give that a shot.
You would. It's CCF. It's copper free.
It's copper crunchy as fuck.
It's copper free. There's 0% copper in it.
Also, that's another interesting tidbit that probably
does he still sell oatmeal, Eric?
Is the difference between welding cable and OFC.
Spit it.
0.00.
It's not as flexy.
Also that. Strand count is obviously the big one, but I'm talking about the actual copper. The copper itself and what constitutes oxygen-free versus quote-unquote welding wire.
Who's the first person to make up car audio wire versus welding wire?
That's a good idea. Kicker.
Who's the first one to put 5200 and hit, what is it, 5280 strands?
Yeah,
together.
I don't know. I always talk shit about, the pretzel, tying a pretzel knot and stuff like that. But I mean, if you own a CRX or actually any car, you're gonna have some tight bends, you know, and welding cable it is kind of a pain in the butt every once in a while, but not so often. And if your wire's in that much of a bind, man, I don't know. Maybe you need to rethink
I feel like
shoehorning.
we have to buy. It looks cheap too. That EB Flex.
Dude, like half of my bend is probably EB Flex.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not half.
Yeah, he sold that. He ruined car audio classified. Did he not, Fade?
Oh my god, did he? Dude, I don't know if it was just a combination of like the DDoS attack with the cat. Remember the dancing cat?
Yeah.
And the fact that he sold it like immediately, and then like the corporation that bought it and 95 other forums at the same time.
They were like, nah, you don't have lifetime.
It was like the perfect storm. It was like the DDoS and then the selling of it, and then Facebook groups just blew the F up. You know, it was just like the perfect storm of shitting on forums.
Wait, did he buy both of those? Did he buy caraudio.com and Car Audio Classified?
No. He had Dima.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah.
That dude was just a business hustler, huh?
Is he still selling oatmeal?
No, I just asked that. I just asked that to Eric.
He also runs that If It Fits Your Macros.
Yeah, but
page.
he sold that too. He just said.
Oh, did he? Jesus.
Now he's touring the globe. Dude, we have to get that Rockville.
Yeah. Oh wait, he's talking about speaker wire.
Oh, okay.
I do like.
I'm sure they. Yeah.
Nothing.
I like
install bay copper.
I like Together 12 gauge. That's my new favorite thing.
That's the install bay red black copper. It is the greatest speaker wire in the history of mankind. If you don't actually, the Stinger is pretty good. The Stinger is really similar, but more expensive.
I know. I keep thinking of if I buy a new SUV or something, do I want to do the PVC underneath truck thing? You know.
I guess it depends.
It looks, if you can't see it.
Oh,
he's definitely got corona.
He's
got corona, my guy.
That's coronavirus. Even though he already looked like he was HIV positive.
Hey, he can throw money at it though.
Yeah. No shit. What do you think AWG stands for?
AWG. I don't know. All wiring gays?
Sure. Yep. Yo!
Yeah, Rockford has some goat wire too. They was mad expensive.
That shit, $10 a foot.
Where
$9 a foot.
Is that eight aught? Like, is that anywhere else in the world, or Russell just did it for like a lull? Like, you think that's a legit wire?
Also, well, yeah, for sure.
Or he just made it. Like, he's just like, look.
No, it's a standard.
Keep going until your machine can't go no more.
He also made like that silver infused, like legit silver infused 1/0 for for a lull.
He also made like decent subs too for a second.
Yeah, he had some and amps. Like, he was doing a thing. Maybe overextended himself. Just be like Keynes. Do one thing and do it awesome. Look at like Second Skin.
What are they doing?
Second Skin. Do
one thing. Like, don't branch.
Yeah.
You don't need to be in everything.
Right.
Dominate one market.
Right.
I mean, I guess you can't with wire. Like, you just, hey, what do y'all got? All right, send me that with my name on it. You can't really innovate with wire, huh?
You could.
What?
I got an idea. I'm gonna tell you about it later.
No, you're not. We've been talking about this for months, and you're still like, I gotta put PVC on the CRX dash.
I also need to do that.
I gotta sand it. It's still.
Did it have coronavirus, man?
Did it come out? Yes. All right, you want to get on that? Let's talk about that.
I showed you that picture. Don't you do it?
Do what?
What are you doing? Don't be sharing super secret CRX pictures.
I'm not sharing nothing.
Oh, okay.
I'm stopping this ticker. It says ticker too. I remember we did this. That was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we did that one. This
you bringing up bullshit. Oh, that's a good one. Let's talk about that one again.
No. You want to see what people's idea on how do you spell corona? Is it A effects or E effects?
A.
I Andy Weimer posted that earlier, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even joking. I legit Google it every time before I
Oh,
have to
effect
type
and
it.
effect.
Yeah.
Here's the general rule. It's 99% of the time
A?
with an A. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah,
just also, an interesting one is farther and further. People use that
I don't
wrong.
think I've ever ruled that ever. Like, is that right?
Coronavirus effect. Yeah, for sure.
Bang. So is everybody just effed? Because everything comes from China.
Yeah, but I don't think we have. Look, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Even shipments from China to here or from
I don't know.
here to us. It doesn't live but like 12 hours.
Dudes just complaining about their salt amps and they pre-ordered.
I got to have one of those SFB 13Ks. It's like in the future, bro.
I messaged Jacob today to send me an invoice on something, and he don't think he saw it. I love doing that to people because it like puts pressure on them to give me a good price. I did that to David Moore. I tricked you with that, bitch. I'm like, look, hey, invoice me for these 2 items, and like, they're not gonna put full price.
Yeah.
Cause like, if they call my bluff, I gotta buy it. That's what I get stuck with.
Oh, that's true.
It is true.
That surprised me.
Yeah, it's like, look,
full price, bitch.
Yeah, yes. Surprise, whatever it on the website.
Bro, you just gave out your secret. Like,
I know, but nobody watches this show.
Watching this shit and
nobody watches.
Full price.
I already got everything I need from people.
Everything.
You can't go back. You can't go back on our deals now. I did message him that though. I said, look, just send me an invoice. Send me an invoice for the SFB 500.4. Let's do this. But he never replied. He's busy, like, doing gluten stuff. Yeah. That's honestly the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. Hey, well, I guess it started, but summer's coming and car audio competitions is on the horizon. That shit ain't gonna fly, with any of this. You know what I'm talking about?
The first big show, quote unquote big show that I go to.
Don't say Aggieland.
It's been pushed back.
Oh God.
From next month to August.
Yeah, but is that over 10 people in attendance?
Yes.
You mean there's more than?
I saw a couple of y'all. Look, when y'all do the
Nathan, send me an invoice on the 13.
When you do the funny backgrounds for a post,
make it spicy.
No, just make it where you don't have to click more because I'm not clicking more. Like, I'm not going to get the punchline if I have to click more for the rest of the post. I'm not clicking it. It defeats the purpose of it being a picture post.
I hate it. Yeah,
hating posts today. I had to click more to see the punchline.
I hate it. I hate it when they don't crop out stuff too.
Oh my God!
Like, crop it correctly. I don't want to see your battery percent in a meme.
Exactly. I know. I don't care that you have fucking Boost Mobile and you're on 12%.
I don't know, Nathan. Send me a PayPal invoice on something. I'll buy it. Anybody that has a business out there, except Jonathan Patrick, send me an invoice on something that I can purchase from you, and I'll buy it.
A surprise invoice right now.
Should I put my
everydayaudio@gmail.com?
Nah, I'm not putting my email. DM me an invoice to click through PayPal, and I'll buy it. I don't care what your business is.
You're such a liar. Have you been drinking?
Nope, I don't drink.
Oh my God.
I got some fire vegetable soup cooking though. Like, it's gonna be it's the cure for all.
Send him an invoice through. No, I guess you gotta PM him to get his.
I know. Should I just put my PayPal addy on here? I feel like some people will hack it because they're like.
Well, you can put up the Everyday Audio's one though.
Yeah. Wait, is it? I could do that, I guess. Huh?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Everyday Audio.
Send all invoices to buy anything to this email right now.
Like, if I don't want it, I'm just not gonna buy it. Sorry.
There
guys.
It is. Everyday Audios.
Send me an invoice, Munson. Send me something cool. Like,
yeah. Don't send me
send me like an award-winning single 12 box signed by your son.
Not you.
Not you. We know he's the brains behind this. You're just the money bags. No, 500.4 is gonna be GOAT. I don't care what nobody says. Fade, what do you see? All right, get this off of here. Nobody cares about the fucking coronavirus.
No, they really don't. Everyone is so sick of it.
I'm so sick of. You know what's funny? Seeing people that like were like in the beginning like it's just the flu. Now
So
they're like,
stupid.
yeah, but now they're like, oh, but I better go stock up on stuff. Did y'all see
Right.
the new report on deaths to, like, dude, either stay one way or not, you know?
I mean, I don't mind people getting more like
Yeah, but don't
educated.
change. No, no, no. Yeah, I don't want educated people on these posts. They're not. They're only educated by Facebook.
Honestly, dude, I can't. Like, I had to just stop today because literally every post was everyone's like every 10th post was something about car audio or a puppy. So I had to like log off. I couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, I can't. Like, y'all are stressing me out. I can't do it.
Like, you seen the stupid, like, no matter which way you side politically, like, you seen the stupid, like, Obama had this many deaths with the H1N1 and Trump only has this many with. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? I can't see the comments. Did they mess up for you?
Yeah. Oh, they paused or something.
Yeah, they froze. I can't see the comments, but I just hate dumb memes that get shared like that. You know, like what is that? What is that? You're comparing like a disease that like
That's the
evolved forever versus something that's been around for like 2 months.
No, I'm not talking about the flu. Now the H1N1, that's a legit comparison.
Oh, is that the same thing? No. Well, either way, I'm talking about something that was around for a year versus something that's just in a couple weeks.
I don't like all those bullshit memes either, but no shit when H1N1 was going around, the media was not freaking everybody the fuck out like they are right now. And I don't know if that's an Obama thing versus a Trump thing, and I'm not even trying to get into that debate, but there was like, this was not going on during friggin' swine flu.
David's stupid.
Did he send you an invoice?
Yeah.
Pay it. Pay it now. All I see. Oh yeah, there you go. Buy it. Buy it.
But look at the like. I almost have to. Like, look at the savings.
Oh my god.
But why did you put two?
Like
I didn't.
$100,000 savings.
I know.
Amazing.
Like, if I don't buy this, like I'm losing out.
$100,000.
Shit.
You have to buy it.
Now people are sending stuff, and I'm just gonna back out of everything.
Look, I'll go halvesies with whatever you buy, but you got to give me half your shit.
No.
All right.
What were we talking about now? Oh, the FSBs. That's the. What do you see with the FSBs 4 channels for sound quality? Is that worse than Class D, full bridge, or not?
You know, I always say that the amps are like the last link in the chain. You know, it's like the last piece of the puzzle, and it's a smaller piece than everything else. But I need to hear one first before I really pass judgment, because I've seen some really, really ugly waveforms. So I don't know. I need to hear one. I will get an FSB SFB
Slow down.
to listen to. I said it right the first time.
Nah, you screwed up.
But what did I say?
I don't know.
No, I should. I'll get one to listen to.
All the Brazilians sound like ass.
Yeah, that's because of everything else. Is it the amps? I don't know. There's way too many variables, man.
It's the amps.
Ugh.
I swapped out. What I swapped out?
In your truck?
No. In my Civic, I had a Stetson's Vulcan for the longest. And I swapped into just a regular Class D, like, sound stream. And it was, like, light years better.
See? I mean, it's hard for me to believe that they can faithfully reproduce it. But I'll give it a listen. I'm not
get one. I'm gonna get one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any use. I like the power that it offers. Like, I had the Crossfire 500.4 or 2000.4 or whatever, and it sounded great. I thought it sounded great. It was a ton of power. I wasn't using anywhere near what it it had available, and it sounded really, really good, I thought.
Maybe that's the bigger thing. Like you don't have to push it hard to get
Yeah.
power. So like maybe that's why it'll sound better.
Well, most even purists, not like the hardcore purists, but like even people who are open-minded that don't like Class D will tell you that it's really difficult to distinguish between them if you're not clipping them. That's like the big deal.
Right.
You can't drive them into clipping. It's really tough to keep amps out of clipping, but if you don't clip them, then it's really, really, and that was like that was the entire premise behind the Richard Clark challenge and why no one ever won, because he never drove anything into clipping. Class Ds get ugly. They get really, really nasty.
Right. Like, I don't know. Like you think you would, like you be in your ears, you think you would like say whatever, what's the best one? Moscone?
Yeah,
The
like
best, one of the best amps. Moscone versus, the class, a Soundstream Class D. Would you be able to tell which one's which? Like for sure, or it'd
like
be hard?
What'd you say? A Soundstream?
Yeah, just a random PPI. Just a random Class D.
If
200.4.
If you kept it out of
Yeah,
clipping?
yeah. Yeah, you sold that, Nick.
Probably not.
Ooh.
What are you talking about? I bought another one. Now I have 3.
What? Yeah, then why? Then, well, then why would you? Why would anybody run that? Why would anybody run a $2,000 mids amp versus $99?
Well, there's a couple.
What's the gain?
The last tenth of a percent of perfection. Also, it makes their sticker peck out and flexing on social media, and they can say my amps cost more than yours.
Did you say sticker peck out?
Yeah, and it also
instead of pecker stick out.
It also impresses the judges, maybe. So it's like there's a lot. It's like multifaceted, but if you 99.9% of people, if they listen to regular music on a really, really great system and A-B'd between an A-B or class.
Yeah, if they had to flip a switch.
Yeah. That's
Later,
like the whole basis of the
Ship my shit tomorrow.
Richard Clark challenge. Nobody
Who's Richard
ever
Clark?
Don't. Are you serious?
I'm dead. Anytime I say that, yes. I don't know who these nerds are.
All right. Richard Clark is the owner of what's arguably the greatest sound quality car of all time. And what he said was, I will give you $10,000 in cash if you can hear the difference between any two effing amps. You pick the amps, and if you can tell the difference between them, I'll give you $10,000. And no one has ever won it, and tens of thousands of people have tried.
What's the actual challenge?
That's the challenge, to hear the
What do you mean? I put it up right now and just guess and might win $10,000?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. What's the actual challenge? You have to sit there and
the first
different songs.
The first round was you had to get.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, there's different songs he tests.
No, you can pick the music, you control the switching, and you can pick the amps.
I can absolutely do that.
It's still up for grabs.
I will win that. Like, why wouldn't I just try? Like, what do you have to put up? Nothing.
Back then you didn't. Now it's so like he's so inundated. You have to put up $10,000.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Back then it was just his money and be like, here, if you want it.
How's he got that much money? What does he do?
I don't know what he does for a living, but he's pretty famous. I'm surprised you never heard of him.
No, I mean famous in the SQ world.
Yeah, the Grand National. You never heard of that?
Nope.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Does he do distance tests?
He could. His car was also all pro audio.
I love him now.
The Grand National was 100%.
Does he still compete?
Pro audio speakers. He's still alive, I guess. Maybe we should try and get him on the podcast.
Yeah, talk about how I'm gonna dominate his challenge.
Look up right now. Look up Richard Clark horns, and he's holding a horn that is like this big, a horn-loaded compression driver.
I see it. This guy,
Can you share the screen?
Yeah, he like homemade made that thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Really, there's a Coke in my way. Dude, that horn is big.
I know. Those were in his dash.
Is there pictures of his wait, is this share screen? No, that's not it. Bro.
There he is. What's up? You ain't got shit on Richard Clark's Pro Audio.
It's like, oh, there you go. There's a better picture of him. Oh, no, photo bucket.
Oh, God, dive, PB. That's the one.
Oh, here it is.
Yep, the Grand National. Considered by a lot to be the greatest sound quality car of all time.
It looks like a guy that discovered, like, fossils in the 60s.
100%.
Centigrade? Oh. He had 215s in that bitch. Ooh.
For his 215-inch mid bass, or 215-inch subs and 2 12-inch.
Yeah. Oh man.
Pro Audio, what's up?
What?
Pro Audio can't do SQ.
I've been wanting you to do that. You're a loser.
Y'all just don't know how to use it correctly.
Yeah, that's absolutely it. Nobody wants to like tune it correctly.
Anyway, the whole point of that was he offered $10,000 of his own money if anybody could pick out the difference between two amps. You could bring a Class A home amp and put it against a Boss Audio Class D car audio amp.
So what was he saying? Like just zero reason. Well, why did he run the amps that he ran? Why didn't he run just the cheapest shit he can get?
His conclusion through all the tests was buy amps for durability. Don't buy the boner bullshit. Don't buy like marketing hype and blah blah blah.
Like half home.
He was his contention was if you keep it out. That was his thing. No shit. Oh god, I gotta go listen to that.
Weren't we supposed to do a podcast with them?
Yeah,
we probably scared them off with our nonsense.
We
though.
may have.
They might have listened to this thing. It's like, dude, why is this?
I saw like 10 posts from Clifton today, though, so maybe we can do another one. I don't know if maybe we should do it on their platform since we're morons and they can laugh at us.
Yeah, for sure.
Our platform where everybody's just gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, but then they can set it up. They can have questions, and we're just like,
right.
What? Is there a multiple choice?
Can you narrow it down?
Yeah,
I do not recall.
Yeah. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, but his whole premise contention was that an unclipped watt is an unclipped watt. Like if you don't put your shit into clipping, probably can't hear it. But everybody clips everything all the time, so whatever. But if you have 500 watts a channel, you may not need to clip it. So get you an effing SFB
right. and the size, dude, like I could fit 2 of those under the Civic where I put mine now. You know.
That's why I like that 13K, bro. It's like this big, but it's it's taller.
Yeah,
but I'm okay with taller because
Yeah, I could fit that where I got my mid-amp now. I don't know. Are they out yet? I don't know. He sent us a price, so we have to buy it now. So
oh shit!
I'm gonna PayPal you the difference.
Yeah, get 2.
Get 2. Make it times 2. Yeah. So everybody, man, pay attention out there. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
And don't go into crowded places. You know.
Don't do it, man. It's not worth it.
Stop buying toilet paper.
Also, stop buying toilet paper.
Stop buying toilet paper. It's so weird.
Please.
How did that start?
Keep buying turbo manifolds. Don't buy toilet paper.
Yeah. Also, check to see if you have stuff in your Amazon cart before you click buy.
Buy on your beans.
What does that mean? Buy.
I know. I had a bunch of non-perishables in my cart. I was just like, oh shit, in case we do get trapped here.
Yeah, cough in your shirt. Also, the Taramp Smart 3K is nasty.
The Dracula.
I've almost bought one like 3 or 4 times. But then like it's coming from Brazil and they got bats and that's where it mutates into something that kills you super quick. TDH show. Hey, is it gonna happen, Scott? Is anybody knowing about bass shows that are happening within the next month?
There's no way.
I feel like Price is buying all the Charmin and then holding it until if people need it, then he's gonna sell it on his website for way more.
That sounds like something he would do.
Yeah, and he'll autograph it for you. Hey, I hope so, Scott. Hey, Scott, was you the guy that used to run Tantric in your Escalade? Is that the same guy? Is that the same Scott? You used to have like a no wall Escalade with
I mean,
tantric.
even if they let you, no, I don't think so. Even if they let you have it though, I don't know if it's a good idea to
There's
have.
2 Scots. Don't be shitting on these people's things. That's our peoples. We gotta hit him on too. Was it April? We're gonna have Nick Garcia and maybe you or whoever else is on TDH on the show. We've already cleared it. I've already cleared it with Nick Garcia, the chode.
There you go.
Hey, see, it was the same Scott. I was like, there's 2 of y'all. You said no, there's a different one.
Right. Yeah, there's 2 different Scots.
You were being facetious?
Facetious?
All right. Yeah, well, I used to love your build, Scott, in the Escalade. I don't know what you got now. I haven't been keeping up, but it was nasty. And I used to always make fun because I was louder than you. But yeah, like a shitload of power and like fancy stuff. So I'm like, well, he got me there. I'm louder on the meter, but you got me because you look cooler and you can play it and I can burp.
But the meter's all that matters, really.
The officials didn't allow spectators at the track.
Yes, because they're all wearing helmets, respirators,
and they're going too fast to catch viruses.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
All right, we appreciate y'all. Check out caraudioswag.com for all your hats like Fade and also straight clipping. I just have it on. My boobs look great in this shirt. That's the new logo. Check out caraudioswag.com for all your Everyday Audio's needs. You can message the page too. I still have stickers left. If you want some cheap stickers to put on and support the show, Scott's running 615 and 3 10Ks.
Stickers guaranteed.
Yeah, I will not cough on them. I don't have it. I've had the swine flu. I'm cured of that. And just do cool stuff in car audio, man. That's all it is. Do cool stuff, right, Fade?
Thanks. That's right.
Like, and if you don't want criticism, don't post it on the internet. Like awesome. I will. If you post stuff on public forums, be prepared for people to shit on it. Even if it's the coolest thing ever. Somebody like me is going to be like, nah, it looks like ass. And just be prepared for that.
I might say something nice.
Or just, no, Fatal shit on your, what was it, that Paraflex thing? And make you sell all your cardio immediately?
Dude, did he? He like,
yeah, he did. Out. Yeah, he did. You shit on his entire life, and he said, I'm out.
That's
like literally.
I mean, with great power comes.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta watch. You gotta watch it now. Now that we have this platform, you have to watch it.
You know.
If I had a company, I would absolutely sell. I'd put a roll of toilet paper everywhere. It'd be hilarious. But yeah, do cool stuff in cardio, man. That's all it's about. You know, we're all here to have fun. Take a joke. Take a joke too, man.
Try caviar.
Do not try caviar. Do not at all.
Please. Look, I guarantee it's still on the shelf.